Hi there, it's Andy here, Tent Man Tent, and this is a quick video just to show you how to add profile badges or souvenir badges to your geocaching profile. This presentation is brought to you by Pinpoint, the UK's geocaching magazine. I'm just going to take you through a few steps to show you how to add profile badges to your profile. That's not to be confused with the automatic ones, which are added to your profile when you attend certain kinds of events or you log a cache on a certain day. Those ones are organised by Groundspeak. What I'm talking about is sort of homemade, bespoke ones made by cache owners for their caches or their series or for their events. And people often ask me, how do I add that to my profile? And so I'm just going to take you through a few different options. First thing to say is you need to find your way to someone's profile to have a look at how this works. I've picked Hairy Hobbit Feet at random, and you can do this by clicking on any cacher's name anywhere on geocaching.com. I should just add at this stage that you do need to be on a browser, ideally on a laptop or desktop computer. I think you can do it on an iPad, but it certainly isn't possible, as far as I know, on a mobile phone. But anywhere on geocaching.com, if you click on a player's username, it will take you to their profile. And as I say, in this case, Hairy Hobbit Feet's profile. And you can see here that underneath their name and some of their stats and things, there are a series of tabs about geocaches, trackables, souvenirs, etc. And just underneath that, you can just see on the screen here, it says profile information. And I'm going to take you down. I'm just going to scroll down. And here we are, again, just underneath where it says profile information, you can see that Hairy Hobbit Feet have added a few pieces of artwork which have been created by other people. There's one there for the Monsal Trails series that the owner of that trail has created. There's ones a bit further down there for the Pirate Mania Mega, and also some little ones there which relate to some of the national series, such as the Church Micros and Sidetrack series. Okay, so how do you go about editing your own profile? Well, first of all, get yourself back to the home page of geocaching.com, and what you need to do is to look up there in the top right hand corner where you will find your own username and click on that. When you click on that, it will take you straight through to your profile. There are two possible views for your profile because they have created a new look profile. You can see at the top there it says this is a new dashboard experience. If you prefer, you can go back to the old page. Well, I'm going to show you both. First of all, this is the new style one, and if you look all the way over here, you can see where it says view profile. So if you've got this view, that's how you find your own profile, how it looks to others from outside. Okay. If you're on the old version, which I tend to use, then it's a bit more difficult to spot. It's right over here. You can see it says your public profile. If you click on those three words there, it will also bring up your profile. Okay, and here we are, Tent Man Tent's profile. Okay, and again, you've got the list of tabs across the middle there, and then the profile information just underneath it. And if I scroll down just underneath that, you can see a few bits and pieces that I put on my profile. Okay, some megas, some cache series, and bits that I've created as well. Okay, so how do you add one of those to your own profile? Because back to your profile page, what you need to do is to find where it says edit over there. Okay, click on that and you'll get a screen that looks a bit like this. On the left hand side, you've got a side menu with several options where you can change your password, change your home location, all interesting things. But for today, we're just going to focus on the profile information page. There at the top, you can see where I can change my profile photo and my cover photo by uploading new files. But I'm just going to scroll on here, on the lower down the profile, you can see where you can edit your username and your location. And then you've got this, this about section, which is where you can edit. And there are two ways in which you can do this. First of all, you've got this rather handy editing tool with all these rich text options, as what you see is what you get approach to it, which is perhaps more straightforward for those of you who aren't familiar with HTML. But if you click on where it says source, down here, you can edit, you can toggle and switch between that and the HTML approach to editing your profile. The what you see is what you get option perhaps is easier for the uninitiated, should I say, but there are things you can do with HTML which you can't easily do through this method. I'm going to take you through both ways of doing it. First of all, it's going to show you over here to the right, you can see a little icon which is where you can upload images. So if you're using this toolbox approach, if you click on there, what you'll get is the option to upload any image that you've saved somewhere. So if you've downloaded a badge that someone's created or someone's emailed onto, you can just upload it there to appear on your profile. Quite simply, just click on that, find the file somewhere on your in your folders on your desktop or wherever you've saved it, and it will appear in this area here. But I've now toggled to look at the HTML version, and again this red box signifies the area into which we can paste some HTML. So I've switched now using that toggle to the source code option. This is perhaps the more complicated one, which I'm going to take you through. Okay. First thing is that you need a piece of very simple code, and this isn't a lesson in how to use HTML. There's plenty of that sort of thing on the available online. But just for a very simple approach, what you need to look at is that any piece of HTML starts and ends in those little triangular brackety things there, and the code, the command which you can use to display an image in HTML is the one that starts img src. There's other ways of doing it, but this is quite a nice straightforward one. So you open the brackets, write img space src equals, then open those speech marks as inverted commas, and then after that you need to put the URL, the web address of the image that you're trying to load. So instead of uploading your own image, what you're doing here is finding one that's already online and basically posting a link to it so that it displays it for you. The advantage of this is that if you use an image that someone else has created, if they edit that image, then it automatically gets updated on your page as well. Whereas if you've uploaded it, it's just static. Okay, so open brackets, img space src equals, open the inverted commas, then the full web address of the image, then close the inverted commas, speech marks, and then close the little triangular bracket thing as well. And so you need to create that piece of code. But in order to do that, you need to know what the web address of the file is. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you now a souvenir badge that I've created for my recent community celebration event. Okay, and I've already uploaded it to the cache page. So it's already online on geocaching.com in the gallery of this event that I created. Now I scroll down from the main page there. Over here you can see there's a list of all the images. There's 8 images in the gallery altogether, but this is one that I've uploaded, so it appears there. If I click on that, it will take me to the image itself, and there it is. There's the image I created for my event, which I was quite proud of actually. And the way in which you link to that is by right-clicking on your mouse, on your finger pad, whatever you've got, right-clicking, and you'll get this menu pop up. One of the options on that menu when you right click is that one there that says copy image address. Okay, so it's not the web page address, it's the address for that actual image. So you copy that, and that will then put it into your clipboard, ready for use in a minute. Okay, so back to that, you then create your piece of code, and there we are, open brackets, img space src equals, as we've already talked about, open the speech marks, and then I've pasted in from my clipboard that address that I just pinched from my image. Then I close the speech marks, and then I close the triangular brackets. Okay, so there's the code. And then once I'm sure I've got that all correct, I click on Save Changes, and then there it is, it appears with all these other badges on my profile picture for myself or for any other visitor to my profile to see. So that's the HTML way of doing it. Okay, thank you very much indeed. This was brought to you by Pinpoint, the UK's geocaching magazine for the UK and international geocaching community.